Hey water signs, welcome to Forgiving Tarot. This is your new moon in Leo reading for your sun, moon, and rising. Check out your sun, moon, and rising to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best decision for you and those involved. It may resonate, it may not resonate, so take what applies, leave what doesn't. This can go in the reverse if you feel that it needs to go. All right? So, Pisces, this is happening in your 6th house, and the 6th house is your ordinary day, ordinary life. It's about also your enemies. It's about your service to another person, okay? Being of service. It's about your health. So be aware of that. And the new moon is about a clean slate. So maybe putting some kind of intention towards these things that I have listed. You know, I was getting in the pre-shuffle, the message for water signs is just to love. Love. Okay? So who's next? Cancer. Cancer, this is happening in your 2nd house, and your 2nd house is of assets here. It's of your income, all right? So it could be something here that you can manifest in regards to that. This is happening for Scorpio in your 10th house of work, your career. So be aware of that as well. Now we have the King of Pentacles. For some of you, you are an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or you might be dealing with one. Now the King of Pentacles, especially because look, for Cancer, 2nd house, money, right? And then Scorpio, 10th house, career. So for some of you, this is definitely about really working towards becoming abundant. It's also about feeling successful, feeling like you have enough to provide, enough to fulfill yourself in a monetary sense or in a materialistic sense here. Okay, now for some of you, please be aware, because the King of Pentacles is an individual here who does like to work a lot because he is a strong provider. So sometimes he might put his other relationships, such as family, on the back burner. Now we have falling here the Devil and the Sun card, so Capricorn and Leo energy. Okay, this right here is that there is a shadow and the sun is illuminating everything. Now for some of you, this could be that you're tied and bound to a certain situation that makes you feel stuck, that makes you feel in a negative energy, something here controlling you, keeping you enslaved. And the Sun card is almost like a helping hand that's reaching out to you, that's going to light up the way for you. Now, because in the beginning I was getting the message of spreading love, this could be the light that you are spreading in the netherworlds. I don't know why I got that. All right, so let's take a look for water signs in this new moon. We have the 6 of Cups here with the Page of Pentacles. Now the 6 of Cups is about good memories. It's about childhood memories. It's about kindness, sharing a gift, and this Page of Pentacles is giving a gift. You could have someone from the past gifting you something, someone here offering some kind of stability to you. Could be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or it can go vice versa. You are possibly extending your hand, helping them out, showing them some love, okay? Or they to you. Let's see here. We'll take out some Moonology Oracle cards as well for the reading. So overall energy, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Now the Lovers is this is about 2 people that are coming together and they're divinely guided to be together. Now, is everything cupcakes and rainbows? Absolutely not. We all know that relationships are not like that, and we can strive for it to be like that, but we need to be in the sense of looking at a relationship in a realistic sense, okay? Especially if you are a water sign Venus, okay? Because we tend to be in this watery kind of like fantasy land about what love is supposed to be, wanting it to be the Cinderella story thing, and then we kind of get smacked in the face and it's like, oh, wait a minute, it's not like that. It actually takes work. It takes 2 to tango. I actually have to put effort into this, and a lot of people you might be dealing with, I'm getting this message that somebody here might not want to be putting in the work. They just want things to go smoothly because they want things to be cupcakes and rainbows, but it's for them while you're over here striving to put in the work. The Lover's card is also a message of this relationship is divinely guided for you to learn something from this, okay? For you to bear fruits from this. For some of you, you might be in a relationship in which you're wanting to end, or you have ended, but that relationship had something to teach you, all right? So before you end something, make sure that you learn the lesson, go deep within, pray, meditate, whatever you resonate with, so that you can pick up on what is the lesson that I personally needed to learn with this relationship. So I'm going to give the example. If you dealt with an individual who was very narcissistic, all about themselves, the message for you is for you not to let somebody step all over you, not to let your possible addiction to another individual, addiction to love, addiction to affection. Somebody needs to love me. I'm a good person. Why can't you love me? This attachment that we have, breaking free, right? We have the devil card, breaking free from those attachments. It's not that you can't love a person. Absolutely. It's not that you can't give of service or of yourself to another individual, but in a way that is not damaging to you as well, okay? So that could be a lesson here. You might deal with an individual here who is very, like not passive aggressive. Yeah, I guess passive, like, oh yeah, whatever. And the lesson for you to learn here is to, maybe you are being aggressive with them, like, oh, I always have to put in the work. Oh, they never pay attention. And the lesson for you is to take life a little bit easier, okay? Going with the flow. Don't let your emotions get so involved. Yes, put emotions in a relationship, but don't let it take over, because then we tend to control it. Then we tend to, we control it because we feel safe. Because if that person doesn't end up doing what we're expecting or what we feel we need for ourselves, then we kind of get distraught, we get sucked into our feelings. And water signs, it is what it is. Water is about emotions. So this could go vice versa if you're feeling it in that way. If not, then just take the advice. If this is not you, then the message is probably not for you. We'll continue on with the reading and see what else is going on. And we have Temperance, so Sagittarius energy here. Sagittariuses are the individuals who do not like to be tied down, okay? They don't want to be tied down because they want to feel free. It doesn't mean that they don't like being in a relationship. Yes, they do like being in a relationship, but they like their freedom too, meaning don't tie me down so that I don't have control of my own life. The Temperance card is the second card in the major arcana about love. This relationship that you are in is divinely guided for you, okay? You were brought together spiritually. You were brought together because you belong together for this time period. Doesn't mean for the lifetime, okay? I don't do twin flames. Yes, I believe in soulmates, people who are attached to you on a soul level, who come to help you out in this journey of life, whether it's through their good actions or through their bad actions, okay? But the Temperance card is about being patient as well. It's about understanding that things take time. The Temperance card is someone here who mixes in the energies. So it's like when you're doing a science project, that volcano project where things start to explode, right? If you mix vinegar and baking soda. So it's like that. It's like trying certain things out, what's going to work out. So you might be in this relationship for a very long time and you're like, well, when is it going to work out? Well, when do we start learning our lessons? We might think that we've learned our lessons, but we really didn't. For some of us, we have learned our lessons and the other individual that we're with did not learn their lesson. And then at that point, that you will know when you have learned your lesson, because I feel like at that point right there, one, you can already pinpoint what the lesson was for you to learn. And obviously it was something that was, we can say a fault, quote unquote, within yourself that you realized, okay, this is something that I need to change about myself. But not changing because of the other person, because you want to be better for them. No, changing because you want to be better for you. Changing because you want other energies to attract. So we can say, why do I attract crappy relationships? Well, because that energy is within you. A crappy energy is within you. Once you start to change that and you become different, you attract a different energy. You get me? So it's all about hiring ourselves. It's a learning process. Everything is about learning. Life is a school for us, and we never stop learning. Whether you graduated high school, whether you graduated college, whatever it is, you continue learning. All right? And if you don't want to learn, things will become difficult because you'll be repeating the same cycle. Why have you been in the same cycle with the same individual for the past 10 years? Lessons weren't learned. At the point where you feel okay when the person is still doing the same shitty things that they've been doing, and you're just like, okay, whatever, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do for myself, better myself. I'm at peace. The other person comes, you're just like, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I'm not gonna engage in a fight with you. You wanna come to me calmly? Great. If not, and you still continue on, without the anxiety, just feeling at peace. That's when you know things are starting to change for you. All right, I'm talking too much. Ten of Swords. So for some, this relationship here has come to an end. For others, I'm really feeling that the Ten of Swords is a lot of hurt, pain. It could have been some kind of backstabbing, betrayal, just pain overall. Okay, pain overall. Two people are feeling this. It could be that maybe you in particular are feeling this strongly. The other person is doing their healing process with the Temperance card. And maybe you need to start going in that direction of doing the healing. You probably already are. You wouldn't be listening to this video if you weren't, right? I feel like people who go and listen to videos like this are on the path of trying to better themselves, trying to get into a more grounded state of mind, spiritual state of mind, really trying to just better life for themselves and others, okay? And we have the Fool card, so a new beginning here. So something here has ended. It could have been a painful cycle with this individual. Like I said, you could have learned a particular lesson. The cycle has ended. The Fool card, brand new, okay? Something brand new, starting over again. Now, I feel like I have to clarify these cards. All right, let's clarify these cards. Because it could be, for some, you are getting into a new cycle after a relationship has ended. Maybe you found someone here who you feel that you truly connected with. All right? Fool is Aries. It's also Aquarius because it is represented by Uranus, whatever. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups clarifying the lovers. Knight of Cups clarifying the lovers. What more do you want, water signs? So an offer of love here. The World card with the Temperance. This is the closing of a cycle here. Having closure, healing from a painful cycle. Ten of Swords. We got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Sorry. This could be about communicating about the pain so that you can heal. All right. The Eight of Wands is also divinely guided messages. You might be receiving messages intuitively in your dreams, or you come across something and it was just like, oh, that's a message. The Eight of Wands is also about Cupid's arrow. So after this painful cycle here comes an arrow of love, which clearly we see that with the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Fool card. Fantastic. A new beginning here, a passionate new beginning. This could be something creative here. This could be something here that sparks your fire one more time. Knight of Rods at the end of the deck. So the Knight of Rods is also an individual here who takes action. All right, let's take a look here. So I do want to say, because sometimes we say, oh, you guys have broken up and now you have new love coming in. And the thing is, it could be with another individual, but the new love could also be because a chapter here has closed. Somebody here offering love one more time to begin a new chapter. Now, is it going to be the same? It depends on who's learned their lesson. We have surrender to the divine. At the bottom, we have the energy is gaining momentum. So it seems like here, water signs, that surrendering to the divine is letting it unfold naturally, putting everything in God's hands. You've done whatever you needed to do. Clearly, you've learned whatever you needed to learn. And now at this point, it's in the divine's hands, okay? So messages coming through to you about what you need to do. For some of you, there is a need for you to meditate, pray, do some earthing. I don't know, whatever it is that you resonate, that you connect, okay? Because some might be asking, how do I know that I need to move forward? How do I know what to do? Okay, everything in divine timing, it will come to you, all right? It will be like, oh, it's this, okay? So keep doing what you have to do to stabilize yourself. Spread that love, okay? Don't think that, oh, that person doesn't deserve it. It's not for us to judge, right? Just sprinkle that glitter onto them. Wish them well, even if they're not currently with you. In your mind, think of love showering you from the divine. The divine is showering you with love. Feel that love. When you feel that love, go and give it to the other person in your mind. Think of the other person. As much as you might hate them, think of the other person and give them that love, because they probably need it too. You know, hurt people, okay? So water signs, if you've resonated with this message, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.